Good morning, Miss Peyton's second period class. Can I get a woohoo?
I can't hear you.
That's better.
Today, class, we will be reviewing the most significant piece of literary work in modern history. Henrik Ibsen's
A Doll's House. This book does simply not go gently into that good night. It demonstrates some hard-hitting themes such as love,
marriage,
money,
deceit,
and gender roles.
Let's really dive into these themes though so our audience gets a full understanding of what went on in this awesome play.
We're going to start this conversation with the theme of love and marriage.
This play starts off with a fairy tale romance between Nora and Torvald, but towards the end of the play, they begin to realize that maybe their perfect marriage isn't exactly perfect. Well, Cole, talk about the themes of wealth and deceit.
At the beginning of the play, Nora borrows money from Krogstad and then lies about it to her husband Torvald. These lies and deceit eventually lead to the ultimate demise of their relationship and marriage as a whole. And lastly, but might I say most importantly, we're going to hit on the idea of gender roles.
Throughout the play's entirety, readers can see how Nora is treated sort of like a doll by both her father and her husband. It's kind of disgusting. And then, through the eyes of Torvald, you can see how patriarchy is well established throughout the entire play. Again, disgusting.
In 1879, these particular ideas weren't necessarily frowned upon, but we all know that today's society, it's a little different.
Isn't that right? I just wish we had a cultural expert to come and talk to us from that time period. Someone who really knows what they're talking about. Holy Henrik Ibsen! It's you! It's really you, the author of A Doll's House!
That's me.
Okay, so, Mr. Ibsen, can we
please call me Henrik.
Oh my. Okay, Henrik, if you will. Can you please talk to us about the cultural significance of your amazing play? I would love to hear it. I know the class would too. Right, guys?
Is that what you want? All right then. You see, my play challenged the ideology of the 19th century. Commonly, before my play, of course, men were seen as these untouchable superstars, and women were often cast aside and used as toys, or you might even say, dolls.
Wait, you must mean in literary works, of course, not just society, right? That couldn't be.
I wish I could say that, but sadly
heavens,
not.
No.
And I sought to change this with my play, and I'd say I did. To do this, I had my character Nora fight back against the social norms of the day, that being, of course, that men should rule the household and control their women. I sought to change this, not only in the play, but in real life, and hopefully have a lasting impact on the way that households operated.
Oh my word, this sounds like the most culturally significant literary work of all time.
Stop.
You're a genius,
Stop,
Henrik.
Stop. You're gonna make me blush.
Henrik, thank you so much. What? Cole, where were you? You missed Henrik Ibsen, the Henrik Ibsen.
Oh well, I guess I'll get to meet the greatest playwright of the 19th century some other time. While I was gone, however, I actually founded some awesome passages. Let me show you what I found. Helmer to Nora.
Boy, did you say all these things? Has my little spendthrift been wasting money again? Nora is constantly being accused of spending money left and right by her husband Torvald. But in reality, readers understand that she's not using this money for her own personal gain, but actually she's using that money to pay back the man that helped her save her husband's life. Cole, what about that other passage you found? Nora to Torvald.
Our house has never been anything but a playroom. I have been your doll wife, just as at home I was Daddy's doll child. And the children in turn have been my dolls. I thought it was fun when you came and played with me, just as they thought it was fun when I went and played with them. That's been our marriage, Torvald.
This quote really speaks volumes about the relationship between Nora and Torvald.
See, from the outside, their marriage seems quite perfect and not really unlike any other relationship at the time. But on the inside, when readers get a closer look at what's really going on, they get a better understanding of the imperfections, the deceit, the deception, and all the grossness that really goes on behind the scenes.
Oh jeez, would you look at the time? Paul, do you have a few more moments just to talk about the stylistic significance of this play?
Of course I do. This literary work was written as a play, and it was not by accident. The expressions on the actors' and actresses' faces left people all across Europe in awe of the way that Nora presented herself in front of her husband Torvald. It really kind of shocked the stage all across the nations.
Some might even consider it the most controversial play ever.
Also, the most influential and best.
Please vote for us.
Haha,